Hey friends, Steve Kim here. So excited, Steve Kim Show, episode number 239. The much anticipated May stats are in, and as usual, I got your numbers and your stats, so let's get right into the numbers. So back at Toronto in April 2023, we had just over 2,700 sales against just over 4,400 active listings. Fast forward into May, we see both the number of sales and active listings climb. Sales to just over 3,200 and active listings to just over 4,900. In York Region, we saw a similar pattern back in April 2023. We had just over 1,300 sales against just over 1,800 active listings. Fast forward in May, we see over 1,700 sales and over 2,100 active listings. Now, months of inventory, what does this signal? This signals whether or not we're in a buyer's, seller's, or a balanced market. We know that in Toronto and the GTA, we have around 4 to 5 months of inventory is what signals a balanced market. Anything less signals a seller's market, anything higher signals a buyer's market. So for average properties encompassing all housing types, detached, semi-detached, townhomes, condos, etc. in Toronto in April 2023, we were hovering around 1.6 months of inventory, so strong seller's market. Fast forward into May, doesn't get any better. We dipped to now 1.5 months of inventory for all housing types in Toronto. In York Region, we saw a similar pattern. We were around 1.3 months of inventory across all housing types in April 2023 in York Region, and we dipped to 1.2 months of inventory into May 2023. This is a very important number to pay attention to because this is what signals price appreciation. Now, average sales price month to month. That average property in Toronto back of April 2023 was hovering on $1.12 million. Fast forward into May, it jumps to just under $1.197 million. In York Region, we were hovering on $1.369 million for an average property in April 2023, and that jumped slightly to $1.377 million into May 2023. Now, this is the number to pay attention to, the year-over-year price change. And don't forget, last year, February, March, April-ish, we were at the all-time peak in terms of sales price in Toronto and the GTA. So back in May 2022, for an average property in Toronto, we were hovering around $1.232 million. Like I shared with you now, we're hovering around $1.197 million. That's a dip of only 3%. And don't forget, this is now the third consecutive month where we've seen properties appreciate month over month over month. This is going to be really interesting to pay attention to because I do predict that I would say by the late summer, early fall, we're actually going to be higher than where we were last year for an average home. In York Region, we were hovering on $1.362 million for an average property in May 2022. Like I shared with you, now is now hovering on $1.377 million. So in York Region, we have appreciated by 1.1%. We have surpassed last year's pricing, and this is really important to pay attention to. Now, GTA Realtors reported just over 9,000 sales through TRREB's MLS system in May 2023, which signals a 24.7% increase compared to last year, May 2022. Conversely, new listings were down about 18.7% over the same period. And on a month-over-month seasonally adjusted basis, sales were actually up 5.2% compared to April 2023. Now, the demand for home ownership has picked up markedly in recent months. Many homebuyers have recalibrated their housing needs in the face of higher borrowing costs and are moving back into the market. In addition, strong rent growth, record population growth on the back of immigration has also supported increased home sales. The supply of listings hasn't kept up those sales, so we've seen an upward pressure on selling prices during the spring. Anyways, I hope you found these numbers and these stats useful. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to give me a call, send me a text, shoot me over a DM or an email. As always, Baby Cat, take care.